Yeah. Yeah. Thank you and welcome all of you, my dear friends, my dear masters, and my dear gods. Thanks for joining this 10th day session. We are discussing on the karma consciousness. Thanks to our Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patraji, our Guru Master Tarkom Sarayadaran, and all the masters, whoever is helping us with all the wisdom, and all the masters, whoever is joining these sessions. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. So let me share the screen. Okay. So, Masters, let us understand a bit more on karma. So, yesterday we were discussing on the relationship. So, especially with husband and wife. So, some of us would be experiencing very hardships. It would be so much horrible, so much disastrous sometimes. We don't know why we are going through all that shit, why we have to go through all that pain, suffering, all those things. So, in those times, if you see, we have two options. So that's why if you see most of the in the current day world, people are just going for the divorces. So that's why we are hearing many divorces happening. So people are losing the tolerance, and they are not learning what things has to be learned. So spiritual progress is something we need to understand. It doesn't happen when everything is aligned. So when a person is very happy, very joyous, he has hardly to learn anything from that particular experience. Because when person is joyful, happy, will be able to focus on anything that he has to learn. First of all, that happiness, joy, all these will come when we have done something beautiful, something wonderful. Only when that person will be more joyful, more happy. So when we do something that enhances the soul, then we experience the peace, the joy, happiness, bliss. So all these wonderful experiences will happen to us. So when we are not in that particular state, and when we are experiencing something that is giving us some pain, some suffering, some trouble, some disappointment, some frustration, whatever you may name it. So these are all actually learning experiences that we have. That's why we are going through them. That's why we are experiencing them. That's why we invited them. Smooth roads never make best drivers, right? So when we go through all the different kinds of hardships, we can become a best person. We'll be able to learn from our mistakes, from our faults, from our troubles. So this is the one thing we need to understand when we are going through any hardship in our life. It's not just between husband and wife, any kind of relationship, whatever you take. So we need to understand, okay, if I am going through this, there is something I need to learn from it. If I don't have anything to learn, I won't even experience that pain, that suffering, that trouble, that disappointment. Because whatever happens in your life, if you are really good at it, if you have a righteous perception, if you are in the right state to look at it, you will not experience the pain, you will not experience the suffering, though how hard it might be. So this is the one thing we need to understand, friends. Whenever we are going through hardship, we have a learning. whenever we are not peaceful, whenever we are not happy, whenever we are not joy. So we are experiencing anything that is causing us to be away from this happiness, peace, joy. We have something to learn from that particular situation, experience. So especially when it comes to this husband and wife relationship. So we intentionally choose that kind of friction between the two souls. It is for their highest good, for their highest learning. It's for their soul progress. So we cannot think it is miserable. Of course, it may seem miserable because as long as we see it from the physical, mental, emotional perspective, we will not be able to understand it. We have to look at it from the spiritual perspective. What is the spiritual cause behind it? So when we are in that aspect, when we are determined to go through that spiritual progress, so we consciously go through that all that whatever was happening. It may be so much difficult, unbearable sometimes. Still, you may stick to it because you know your soul has some purpose behind it. You have to cross all the hardships because we have done something in the back, some time back. So we are taking so much together now, all together at once. So that's why we will be going through all that frictional experiences. And again, only if one is ready, he'll be able to do that. Otherwise, they cannot. They will not be able to bear that situation. Automatically, the experiences tear them apart. So this is one of the things we need to understand, friends. So before we are taking an extreme steps, we need to understand why we are going through it. What is the cause behind it? So do you have anything to learn from it? So we need to keep checking ourselves. So the greatest spiritual progress will not happen that much easy, in an easier way. If anyone is wanting for a spiritual progress, then those souls definitely choose those kind of experiences so that they evolve much faster. Okay, friends. So this is one of the important thing we need to understand when it comes to relationships. And again, one of the master in one of the sessions, I heard this one. So what kind of things we can bear? So there could be physical abuse, mental abuse, emotional abuse. So do we have to tolerate all of them? Definitely this mental abuse and the emotional abuses. These are because we have done something from the past. Okay, we have given so much of pain, so much of mental torture, so much of emotional torture to somebody. We have abused so many people, so many souls, some time back. So it doesn't mean that it should be a person. It is any other being also. So many people, if you see in this world, 80 to 90% are non-vegetarians. So when we are eating the non-vegetarian, we are abusing the animal beings here. We are forgetting that they are also beings. They also have the life. And we are killing and eating. So we are abusing. We are causing so much pain, so much trouble, so much fear in those animal beings. So whenever they are getting killed, so they'll live their life with so much fear in them. And they release so much toxic things in their body. And we are eating that. We become what we eat. No being is not happily giving their life. If anyone is trying to kill you, will you be happy to give your life, give up your life? So many animal beings, they are here to experience something. They are here to live their lives. And we are taking their lives as if we have all the rights. So this kind of abuse also comes into picture here, masters. It's not that only the human beings you have caused something. That's why you are going through something. No, it could be anyway. You caused some damage to the nature, damage to the environment, damage to the society, or damage to the country with your actions, with your behavior. And so many have got affected because of that. Maybe the whole country was affected. Who knows? Sometime back you were in the highest position and you have done so many worse things, and that has affected the whole country, whole nation. So when the wars are happening, it's not the respective two countries are getting affected. Whole world also will get affected because of that. So each and every action that we take will have an implication in the whole world, masters, because we are all connected. We are all in the collective consciousness. We are all sharing the collective same consciousness. It's like a ripple. We are creating the ripple effects. If you are doing something good, something better, something beautiful, it benefits the whole world. It's not just you that are getting benefited. Similarly, if you are doing anything worst, if you are causing any trouble, if you are causing any harm to other beings, everyone will get affected automatically. We will not be able to realize it because now we are not in a position to understand that oneness. So, physical abuse. Physical abuse is something you should not be tolerating because having a body, only when you have a righteous body, when you have a healthy body, you'll be able to focus on your soul growth. You'll be able to focus on many things to do in a better way. But somebody is abusing your body, so you are allowing that other person to damage you, and that will affect your soul growth and that will affect your life also. Forget about doing better things to others. You'll not be able to do better things for yourself if you don't have a body, proper body, a healthy body. So why you have to allow someone else to damage your body, your vehicle? Because of the body you are living a life here, you are having greater experiences. Of course, body is physical. You don't own the body, you have the body. You need the body here to have a greater experiences, to evolve spiritually. So body is a must thing. So don't underestimate the body. At the same time, don't give over importance to body. We should take care of our body, our mental body, our physical body, our emotional body, our spiritual bodies. We should take care of all of them. We need to keep that balance in all these things. It's not just one thing we have to take care. So physical abuse is something we should not be tolerating. But mental, emotional, those are the learning things. Those are there to teach you something. Those will help you. Those are here to teach you patience, tolerance, compassion, all these things. Because we have done so much abuse some time back that we are not aware. We are not in a position to recollect, understand, realize. So that's why without able to understand why I have to go through all this shit, we experience all these things. So one should be prepared to understand, okay, if I'm going through this is something I have done. So this is something, it is coming to me now, so that I need to learn compassion, learn patience, tolerance, all these beautiful things. Okay, masters? Yeah. And to the outer world, we have to showcase what we are inside. So most of the times, if you see, we try to showcase something we are not to the outside. We might be something inside, and we just try to showcase ourselves as a good person, as a better person, as the best person. We try to showcase something which we are not, be it in the appearance, be it in the words, or be it in the deeds, just to get impressed, or just to get some focus, some attention towards you. So this also attracts karma masters, because we are not showcasing the world what we are. We are pretending. So in a way, we are actually causing, or we are making. Sorry, masters. If anyone is unmuted, please mute yourself. Okay, so we are giving a wrong impression to the outer world to gain some benefits for yourself, which is a wrong thing. So this also we need to understand. So sometimes we do it unconsciously because it became our habit. It became our nature. So we do it unconsciously sometimes. So be it unconsciously you are doing or consciously you are doing, we have to change that character within us, change that habit. And we give so much importance to this appearance, the physical appearance. Of course, you need to give some importance. Okay, you need to have some nice clothes, or some nice way you should be able to dress yourself. It should not look awkward. So all these things are good only. But we give so much over importance to this. So much makeup, so much fashion, and so much cosmetics. And for this appearance and all, we do so many surgeries also, some people going through. And we do over exercise, gym. So we need to keep checking ourselves. What is the beauty, first of all? Is it that something that we showcase to the outer world? When you are beautiful inside, you reflect that beauty automatically. So you don't need to do so many things on the outer surface. You don't have to take care of, you don't have to pay more attention, much attention. So focus on your inner beauty. That reflects automatically. That makes you look beautiful. You don't have to do anything. Your inner reflects automatically. So everybody will be able to recognize you. Just by the looks, if you are getting today some appreciation, it will fade away one day. So we are looking for the temporary things. We are giving so much importance, so much time, and we don't care how it is getting done. Suppose cosmetics, if you take cosmetics, so all those cosmetics, if you see, those are getting manufactured with some animal products. So they have to kill some animals and get some chemicals from those animals to make some cosmetics. So how many of us are aware of that? So one or the other way, knowingly or unknowingly, we are causing so much trouble, so much cause, so much harm to the other animal beings. So that also adds to our karma only, masters. Don't think that I don't know. Somebody is selling and I am getting it and I am applying it. It is not me who is killing it. You can't say that. Because you are there, they are doing that. If no one is there to buy, who will produce it? As long as the customer is there, the production happens. So we cannot blame each other. We all have to take the responsibility. So beauty is something we need to develop it from the inside, masters. So let us focus more. Let us give more attention towards it. Not to waste time on the outer appearance. So much of time on that. So much of energy on that. And whenever you develop more positive things inside you, you automatically becomes more beautiful. Whereas when you have so many negative things, negative feelings, negative emotions, you are accumulating within you, it makes you more ugly. You may portray yourself with outer appearance, but it still makes you ugly only. It's just that you are just covering with some layer. So it doesn't help us. So we have to realize this one, friends. So it is each and every one of our responsibility to keep checking what I am developing on a daily basis. What is that I have learned? What is that I am improving myself? How much effort I am putting to make myself more beautiful from within. So we should strive for that inner beauty, not the outer beauty. Once we strive on the inner beauty, automatically the outer beauty comes. So beauty is not that something that is outer appearance, shape, color, height, weight, all these things. And especially this outer world is making so many illusions. So whoever is the production company, they just showcase something is, if you apply this, you become beautiful. So funny it is. If you take a movie, we just go to theater and watch movie, or in our home we will watch movies and say, this is not good, this is average, this is worst ever I have seen. So it is easy for us to judge. The same applies to our life also, masters. So we are the producer, we are the director, we are the actor, we are the hero, we are the heroine, we are the villain of our life. So how much we are paying attention to our cinema, our own drama. So we need to keep checking, masters. Am I playing a villain role or am I playing a hero role? Am I playing a divine role or am I playing a devil role? So all these we have to keep checking within ourselves. So what kind of character I am developing? What kind of quality I am developing? What kind of strength I am developing? Or am I becoming weak by developing something is negative? So are we moving towards the beauty or towards the ugliness? So we need to keep checking all these things, masters. It's not that these things will be told by someone to us. Nobody is there to teach us because no one wants us to awake, evolve spiritually. That's why the spiritual education is removed completely from the education. Long back. It was there before, but it was removed completely. They can exploit. They can guide them in a wrong way. So we are into that illusion. We are living a illusionary world, illusionary life. So we need to pay attention. We need to understand this. So masters, someone is unmuted. Can you please mute? Yeah, and so Tarko Master is telling a few of his experiences. So his father had a medical shop when he was a kid. So when he was 7 years old, so usually he goes to his father's shop, and from there, after in the evening, once it will be around 6 o'clock, they will close the shop and they'll go to home seems. Okay. So one day, what happened while they were closing the shop, so one old person just passed over by and asked for a food, and he doesn't have the money as well. Okay. And his father is very kindful, and he called him inside and he prepared something to eat for him, and he parceled it and gave it to him. Okay. But outside it was very cold and windy as well. So that person again asked whether I can sit and eat here itself. His father accepted, and he started eating. He was very old that he's not able to eat faster. So he's eating very slowly. And the kid means our taco master was little bit uneasy with that situation, and he was telling his father, this person is eating very very slow, and if he goes in this way, it may take 2 to 3 hours. Then father told him, since there is some toy in the shop, he asked to play with him, to play with that toy. So while he was eating, there are some screamings outside. So his father just came outside, opened the door, and saw the situation, what happened. So immediately closed the door and thanked God. So what happened is on that day, an angry bull was gotten loose the rope and all, and it started hitting and killing all the people whoever is coming on the way. So almost each and everyone who are closes the shops and trying to go home, they all got killed on that day. So you see here, exactly at the same time, one person came, and his father patiently, kindly accepted, and he prepared food for him. And when he requested whether I can eat inside, he agreed for that also, and he waited until that particular person completes his eating. So meanwhile, all these things happen. You see, the luck, the situation changes when you act kindly. So his kind action helped him and his son to save themselves. So this is one of the beautiful experience Master has shared us. So their kind action actually helped them to clear their karma, and it added more balance for them. And there is another instance. So Tarko Master and his few of his friends were traveling to Jerusalem in the night time seems. Okay, and it was pouring rain so much heavily, and they're not able to see because no lights at all. Completely, it is darker seems. And on the way, they have to cross a bridge over the river. Seems because of this heavy rain, bridge got collapsed, and the driver was not able to see the bridge was gone. So by the time he realizes there is no bridge, it was too late, and they were into the river. Okay, and they just gone into the river deep inside, and water started coming, and water, mud, all the things started coming into car. So our master, Tarko master, was telling each and everyone, hey, come, we have to get out, water and mud coming inside. No one is responded to him since. And when he was checking, all of them were gone. Only he was the only person alive in that particular instant. So the same thing he was asking his one of the master, and he told him that you have a balance. So you see, so you really don't know what are the beautiful actions you take in your lifetime will be paid back to you at the right times. So you save, you can save yourself. It's not that someone else is going to save you. With your actions, you can avoid the karmas that you have to pay back. You can clear them. And there is another incident in this. He has a medical. His father has a medical shop, right? So whenever the poor people come there for medicine, so without taking money, his father will be giving them medicine, and he will just write the. They keep maintain some register kind of thing, and he just write down all the things. Okay, this person has given. Okay, they don't give, but he just mark it as a given. So whenever his mother comes and verifies, money will be short because he will mark everything as given. So his mother will be asking his father, who will be paying for these bills? Will it be paid by you or someone else? Like that, his father used to shout at his father. So his father keeps telling her mother, saying that it will be given to my son. So when Tarko Master moved to America, he has not even a single penny in his pocket. But after coming there, he has earned so much with his books, and he got some printing shop as well to print his books. So Master was telling, I was really given so much. So you see, when a parent has done so much of good karma, that affects, that benefits their children as well. So you really don't know how much blessings one can get through good karmas, through positive karmas. So you may be thinking you are lucky. So whenever you feel you are lucky, it is because of the blessings from someone else as well. Someone has done something better for you, so that comes to you. Maybe your father, your parents, your relatives, or the person who loves you better, who loves you most. So masters, understanding this karma is not a simple thing. It's not that much straightforward to understand it. There is so much to understand about karma. So that is why it is always important. We should be putting our efforts to make ourselves beautiful, to make each and every reaction beautiful. We should help ourselves and we should help others as well. We should try to make others beautiful as well. So we should work for not only ourselves, we should work for others as well to make them more beautiful, soul-wise. Okay, masters? Yeah, and this one we will discuss tomorrow. We'll pass the discussion today. I think we already, yeah, it's already 10. So masters, if any of you have any questions, clarifications, or anything to share, please share. Thank you all.
Hare Krishna Masters, I've got one question.
Yes.
That's a little my clarification I want is, when we do the karma, we know just we get the reaction after the karma, what either good or bad. Is the somebody witnessing, they will get the result, reaction as well, part of reaction, or just they're free for that?
No, witnessing means they don't take any reaction. Is that what you are asking?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, when somebody has done something to you, if you are reacting, then you are attracting equal and opposite karma back again.
Okay.
Whereas when you witness it and you don't react and just ignore it to take care of the karma by the divine.
Okay.
Suppose somebody is trying to give you an apple. If you don't want it, what will happen? If you are not taking it,
Then
it will be going back to the
go back
person
to them.
Yeah.
trying to give you.
It will go back to them.
Yeah, exactly. The same principle. So somebody is trying to harm you with their words, with their deeds. But you know, you understand karma,
Yeah.
and you are conscious, you are aware, and you are not reacting. You know that, okay, this person is doing this unknowingly. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let him realize one day, and you just keep ignoring it. You just do
Okay.
your own task. Then it will not affect you.
Okay.
But if you keep that again in your mind, if you keep thinking about it, you don't react. But
Mm.
still, you just keeping that in my mind. How dare he is to talk to me like that?
You're
But you
still
don't
like
say
this,
anything out with
the,
your mouth, with your words. But
I
you,
mean,
you
just
have
like,
that in your mind. Then
so it
you
is
are
like,
attracting karma for that.
yeah, so it is
Mm.
like if I will be holding grudges about that person,
Person, yeah.
then it
Yeah.
is okay. Thank you. Thank you.
It's not that exactly holding grudge. You
It
don't
is
need
not
to have a grudge at least, but you have something about that
about
in
it.
your mind saying that, okay, this person has said this to me.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it does make
You have
sense.
at least even that thought, that also adds some karma.
Yeah, thank
Only
you.
the level of karma differs depending upon how strongly you are accepting that.
Hmm.
So, as you mentioned, you are holding a grudge, you are adding more karma. But you are
Oh.
not holding grudge, but you are just remembering this person has told me this thing. After 10 years, you say that, and that day you told me this thing. No. So, if you say that, that's all.
Oh.
Because you are carrying that for the 10 years.
Mhm.
That was gone. That was done almost long back, and you are still remembering it and carrying it with you. It is like you are holding on to it.
Mm.
So
Though you don't want to do any harm back to him, but
she
still you
just,
are holding on to it.
she
So
just
that
let it
actually,
go then.
who is getting benefit out of it? You are actually hurting yourself by
Ah,
carrying on something which you don't want.
yes, yes, that makes sense.
That's
Thank
that's the minute things we need to understand about karma. So it's not that, okay, if I don't react, nothing will happen, but I keep everything inside me, I dump inside me, and I'll just go with it. And when the time comes now, I will tell him, I will see his end.
things happen. Yes, yes.
So you see, that makes a lot of
Okay,
difference.
thank you
It
so much.
happened that.
So does that mean that you suppress yourself
Yeah.
and mean it to
Yeah.
not bother you?
Okay. Very good question, master.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Suppressing will hurt you again. Okay. Suppressing is like, again, you are carrying it within you. Instead of suppressing, say it. That is better than carrying it for a longer time.
Hmm.
If you have something, either you should be able to ignore it. If you don't ignore, but you are still carrying within, show that anger immediately. So that at least it will be over with that itself. You will be having
Okay.
some,
There's another
do
thing
it.
when uh, when you sorry sorry about that.
Yeah,
What
sorry.
you said, yeah, when you said this people just non-vegetarian and they say we don't eat on Tuesday, we don't eat on Saturday. First,
It's
So
not going.
what it has to do on Tuesday or Saturday? What about other days? Who has
yeah,
given you permission to eat on the other days?
I'm just
First of all, forget about these days and all. If somebody is trying to hurt you, somebody is trying to kill you, will you be happy with that? Or
no,
somebody
No.
wants to
no,
eat
not
meat,
at all.
will you able to cut any of your part of your body and give it to
Of
them?
course, yeah,
No,
of course,
right?
it won't be, but just
Or
think
you
about
got hurt actually. You met with an accident. Your hand is broken or your leg is broken,
it. Yeah,
and you went through some operation.
yeah,
And how much painful you feel that?
exactly.
How
Yeah.
much so much trouble,
Trouble.
suffering we all will go through. Not
So
only us, our whoever is staying with you, your family members has to take care of you, and so much burden will happen to them as well, isn't it?
yes,
So when you can't even tolerate some little damage to your body, how can you take life of another being?
yeah,
You don't have a power to give life as well. Then how you can take a life of another being? And we talk about bringing a balance. Otherwise, if I don't kill, if I don't eat, their strength will grow. Who asked you to grow them? First of all, we don't even know ourselves. We don't even understand our own inner
Inner
mechanisms,
matter.
how this body is functioning, how this body is able to take care of so many things that we are not even aware of. So we don't even know ourselves, and we talk about so many things.
yeah. I had this
So
experience while I was working when we talking about being a vegetarian or why we shouldn't eat and then sometime but I said if anybody kills your child, how you would feel because they have the children and parents as well, and animals. How you would feel? They say, "Oh, don't talk to me about that." I said, "Don't talk about me that." I said, "Okay, then you have got a pet."
Exactly. Actually, this is what is happening because from from years and years, it was told to us. It was made us to believe that it is okay, it is normal to kill other animals and eat. And we are now completely blind. We can't even realize what we are doing when somebody is at least trying to tell you something which you
Hmm.
are doing something wrong, which is not right. We just play blind to it. We just keep blind to it and saying that, and we just oppose to them at least trying to understand the rather understanding. We try to oppose them, saying that you are doing something nonsense talk, all these things, blah blah.
Excuse me, coming back to the point of suppression, you said, then you said say it, but when you say it, then again you change the environment. So you're creating again the,
Yeah.
effect again. So it's like a circle going
See,
round and round. So it doesn't work, does it?
no, it helps you in a way better than suppressing it. Suppression, what happens? You are not even expressing, but you are not even ignoring. You are keeping it within yourselves so that it burns you inside.
No, not really. You after a while you just let it go.
No,
But
you
it
will not
takes
be able to let it go, definitely. You may be forgetting it, but when the time comes, it will pop up again.
open again.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
you suppressed it. Suppression doesn't mean that after a while you will be forgetting it or ignoring it. No.
but
When
but,
you
but if you
suppress
say
it,
but
you may forget it for some particular time being, but it has its own wound created within us.
yeah,
In the
but by saying
subconscious, it has a imprint, but that will
but by
pop up whenever the time comes.
yeah, but if you say at the same time, it's like a putting oil in the fire, isn't it? How does it going to affect dampen the situation? I think it
No,
doesn't.
this is a very bigger concept to understand, masters. See, if you are angry, express it because that is better than holding on to it.
Holding.
Okay, yes, that is also not right. I'm not saying that is right, but for that particular person, for that particular state of that particular person, it is better to say it rather than holding on to it, carrying it for years and years.
Mm.
So that what happens today, you may not be able to realize what is the effect of it, but when you keep continuously doing it, one day you will be able to realize you will be getting bored out of it. That's how we evolve, by just keep doing something wrong which we are not able to understand. we keep repeating it again and again and again so that we get the karma back to us. Then we realize, what is that I am doing? This is not
It's
what
not.
I want.
Yeah,
I
but
don't want to have this kind of experience. From that experience, we will be able to learn.
Yeah, but what about the other person?
What about the other person means?
They will not learn anything. If it's, I'm just
No, that
talking
is what.
general.
It is a mutual understanding always. So one experience doesn't come only with one person's agreement. The both parties, whoever is involved, will both agree together and come to that life situation. And how you are turning that experience into something beautiful or something worst depends upon both of them.
See, my
If you
way of
want to,
thinking.
no. Here we need to understand is, if you want to learn something from that experience, we look into it, we try to make change within ourselves. But as long as we don't look within us, as long as we don't want to realize, we don't want to put efforts, it keeps happening. Instead of making it worse, you express it.
No, but for me,
You start scolding the other person 100 times. But at least on the 101th time, you should be able to realize, you should be able to get bored of your actions. Why I'm doing all these things? Because you again creating more and more karma. The karma, whenever the karma hits you back, then you realize, because that is how we learn actually. Because we think that it is the only lifetime. No, we have to taken so many lifetimes. And why we are taking the thousands and thousands of lifetimes?
but don't you
Because we are
think that
not learning. We just started living the life as the way we are instead of evolving from it.
but I think it's nice to sit down and have a lovely chat and explain rather than get angry and all that. That's not, I don't like it because it burns up yourself as well as the other person.
Okay, that is what. If you are able to do that, yes, you should be able to do that. That's what I'm telling.
That's better
Because you
option.
brought up the suppression. When you say suppression, there is no talk there. You are suppressing it. You are not talking. If you
No,
want to talk, there is no suppression at all.
suppression, that means that hold on for a while and think how to deal with it. That's what I
Okay.
meant.
Okay. Okay. What I meant is, when you are suppressing, but you are not dealing with it. That is what I was talking about.
Okay.
But if you want to deal with it, if you want to speak about it, then you should not say you are suppressing, you are analyzing.
Okay. Yeah. Understand.
Both are different.
True.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very
Okay,
nice.
masters.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you all once again.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, all of you.
Good night.
Shubharatri.
Subratri.
Subratri.
We'll meet again tomorrow.
धन्यवाद.
Yeah.
Me
Yeah,
too.
dhanyavad.
I was late today to join. I hope you don't. So
Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's fine.
yeah. Thank you.
Okay, masters. Thank you all.
Subratri.
Happy night.
Master. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Hare Krishna.